patana na simba. Adui sio wanyama ni familia. Mwanaume bila haya kanikula nikiwa hai. Watoto wadogo wanaume haifai. Nilichopitia sana bei haifai. Oh uchungu mama, oh uchungu baba, oh uchungu yele baba, yele, yele, yele baba, yele, yele. Fika nyumbani hakuna amani. Baba na mama washakuwa wakali. Ngumi mateke ndio salamu. Baba na pombe kama chanda na pete. Hizi sasa ndio kama mkewe. Punching back mama yangu. Oh no, no, no doubt. This is normal, this is reality, yeah. Watoto sote chini ya kitanda. Fear, anxiety is all we feel right now. No, no, this is not my reality. Niseme baba, niseme, niseme. Msamehe mama, msamehe, msamehe. Niseme baba, niseme, niseme. Msamehe mama, msamehe, msamehe. Solution ni tuongee, tusinyamaze. Wacha kurep watoto, yeah ifai. We need to feel safe as we walk on the streets to school. Tukiwa nyumbani kila saa ni vita, una traumatize watoto. Police case lazima to report when these things happen. One neighbor tusijifanya hatusikii saa ile watu wanagombana. Mauaji, that is the result tukiendelea kunyamaza. Tupende mandugu zetu na madada zetu. Hao ndio watoto wetu, hao ndio the future of tomorrow. Tusinyamaze, tuongee. Kuna hope, kuna solution. Najua imefanyika lakini utakuwa poa. Najua imefanyika lakini you're worthy. Najua uko na dent na scars lakini you're fine.
Thank you my viewer. This is The Voice Digital KE coming live on your Facebook, on your TikTok, wherever you're watching us from. Karibu sana. And as usual, we have a special guest. But before I introduce my special guest, I want to remind you that The Voice Digital KE is your social media platform which is professional driven, professional oriented, with veteran, experienced journalists bringing to you authentic news, authentic conversations as they are happening on the ground. And above everything else, we amplify your voice, simply telling as it is. I am Milkah Wambui, the Dynasty Queen, and today at the Table Talk, we are here for a real conversation, for real impact and real growth. The society must change. The society must be uncovered. The society must come to a place of conversation. And today, the topic is very easy, yet complicated. We are talking about gender-based violence. This monster, especially in Nyeri County, we have encountered so many cases that are affecting the families. And today we are looking at that. To the perpetrators, they expose the rottenness of some of the community members. And to the victims, it brings out a pain, physical and emotional pain that can last for a lifetime unless a Samaritan, a compassionate warrior comes to their rescue. And that is why today I have joined the troop. I have joined the battalion to make sure we bring down this monster of gender-based violence. Karibu sana mgeni wetu leo. And today I have this guest. Her name is Wambui Waciana, the way we know her. She gonna tell us the real name because we know her as Wambui Waciana. We want to know whether she has a real name or she's just like that. So karibu sana and say hi to our viewer.
Thank you so much. My name is Wambui Waciana, the founder of Neema GBV Rescue Center. activist of children's rights and human rights. Thank you.
Karibu sana. And as much as we are talking about this issue, my first segment is usually me venting out. I am into counseling, so there's that bit of speak it out. Ongea ikutoke. And that's what I'm gonna do today. And what is running in my mind today, over the weekend, actually I saw this in one of your Facebook posts. We had cases of two boys. The Shed Mwangi from Weki. There was also a case to do with where stepfathers assaulted the boys. I saw that picture. That was very emotional. And it caught my attention. And I was asking, because in one of the pictures, I could see the mother holding the young boy. The young boy had fresh wounds. Some were healed, some were scars. So in my mind, I was like, okay, for it to happen to this level, where was the mother? What was happening? And for you being on the ground on this issue, and you have been a compassionate warrior for quite some time, what do you think runs in the mother? What is the role of the mothers and the women in the society when it comes to GBV cases? Please.
Well, thank you so much. First and foremost, what I can tell our viewers is that gender-based violence is of different categories. And right now, what we're experiencing now, the increase is about sexual abuse, physical abuse, and also economic abuse. Actually, the post that I had done, it was about physical abuse. There is one we had done, a parent where she had physically abused the baby and the arms, so we had to take the baby to the hospital. And it is a biological mother. A biological mother. And when we were able to have a conversation with the mother, she was like, me, I'm not interested in the baby. So we were able to rescue the baby, and by God's grace, the baby is fine now. So we feel like there is a big gap, maybe in GBV and also about mental health. We also feel like there is increase in sexual abuse, especially to the young children. You find that this baby, there is a community you can go to rescue a baby, and you feel like these children, they feel like being abused, it's normal. Because there is something we call poor parenting. There is an absent mother. And what I can tell our viewers, please take time to talk to your children. Take time to understand your children. Take time to know who are the best friends of your child. Despite being a mother, despite being a guardian, or even a parent of that child, please let that baby know that she has a friend whom she can call a friend, despite calling her a mother.
Wow. Anyway, I needed therapy also because that one was a bit traumatizing to me. Watching that young boy in that post was quite something to me. I actually did a post in the morning about it, and I felt we needed to talk about that.
Sure.
Now let's come back to our conversation. Wambui Waciana, who are you? Behind the titles, the director. I see trophies even in this house. Who are you?
Wambui Waciana is just a young girl, a young lady, from a humble background, just a normal child, born and raised from the slums area. Yeah. Yes, a girl from ghetto, Machengo, Nyeri. And I say east or west, home is the best. Because you can't choose where to be born, but you can choose where to be buried. So I thank my parents, I thank God for everything. The last born of 4 siblings, and the only girl in my family, and I thank God that Muhirera Wasara is there in that family.
And well represented.
Yeah, I thank God. Born again girl, a politician, a leader, and a GBV champion fighting for the rights of vulnerable, a voice to the voiceless.
I am looking at you and I'm thinking, this is my thought now. How are you able to balance the whole? I have heard of community leadership, politician, director, church.
Those are just big names that the big titles, but if you come down, you'll be able to handle them and delegate where you can't. Because principal cannot do the work of a class teacher. So as long as you understand your leadership in every category, you'll be able to maneuver everywhere and everything will go as long as you have the leadership skills. And when I talk about children's rights, it is where I say this baby cannot be defiled and I be silent. This baby cannot be in the house because of school fees, because of neglect of a parent, and I just be silent. This girl cannot be sexually or cannot be physically abused, and I just be silent. There I go as a voice to the voiceless. And when I talk about political, it is where I feel like there is a gap. I can't just be silent, and I see my community being harmed, and I have a hand that I can hold for our community to be successful. Yeah.
Wow, I can only say more grace.
Amen.
More grace to
Yeah.
those tasks, because every title comes with the responsibilities. And I'm thinking about Nyeri County now, because when we talk about Wambui Waciana, I know you more in Nyeri County.
Yeah.
And Nyeri County, the conversation is GBV.
True.
We protest, you go for the walks. And in the recent past, we were able to see the case of Chantel and the case of Tamara. And I saw you were in the middle, mitandao brings out everything.
Yeah.
And I want to look at the statistics. What? In Nyeri County, they are scared.
They are wanting, very true.
They look scary. That is the only word I can use.
Sure.
Because the reported case, as my viewers had seen in the statistic, and I'll still play that clip again for you, where we are having 955 reported public facilities. Amongst them, I'm made aware that 77 are cases, 300 and something, are cases to do with the minors, and 77 are below 9, 66 being girls, and 11 being boys. Meaning, those are the reported. They are those who never went to those public health facilities. They are also those that went to private hospitals and decided, keep quiet about it. And there are those who sorted with the kangaroo village men out there. So, what is happening? What is our problem? Where do we even start in Nyeri County?
Thank you. What I can tell our viewers is that GBV has been there. GBV is existing. But this time around, it has been a jungle. We have seen a baby. Actually, the youngest baby I have ever rescued was 2-year-old girl. Approximately 2-year-old girl who was defiled by 4 men.
What?
Yes. And that case was so much traumatizing.
In Nyeri County?
Yes, in Nyeri. That was during COVID, that was 2020. And I was able to rescue with my team that baby. But now we have seen the increase of gender-based violence. Can we sit down and just say it is well? It is not well.
Yeah, it's not.
I feel we need to do a lot. I remember when COVID came, we did a lot of awareness. We did a lot of publicity. Keep a distance. Wash your hands. Sanitize. Put your mask. Actually, I was telling one of your directors that that time, everybody was selling masks because it was on demand. Yes, it was on demand. And when the demand is high, the supplies will come high. So everybody was selling masks everywhere, and we were able to maneuver and to do away with COVID. Now, this is another jungle has come about gender-based violence. What is the cause root of this GBV? Mostly, it is going and it is affecting our children. Is it that we have poor parenting? Is it that you as a parent, you're not doing your work? Is it you as a guardian, you're not responsible of your child? And what I can tell our viewers is that perpetrator will never be a stranger. Perpetrator is your relative. Perpetrator is your friend. Perpetrator is your enemy, is a teacher, is someone who knows you well. It's not a stranger. And what I tell my children, even when I go to school, never trust anybody in this world. So parents, can we do something when we're raising these children? Is there a gap that we're doing? I remember there was a time I was doing mentorship to some kids, and they told me, Wambui Waciana, we wish we could be a smartphone. We wish that we could make like a smartphone so that our parents can love us more the way they love their phones. It's so traumatizing. And that baby was crying, saying, when I go to my mom, she's there with the phone. When I go to my daddy, and I watch ball. When I go to my big sister, ananiambia anachat, ako Twitter. It's well. Social media, it's good. Can you please prioritize things when it is there to be brought? Because you find that this baby needs you more, but you take your smartphone as the first privilege.
Okay, when you talk about now, I can hear you talking about something we were to discuss about the social responsibilities.
Yes.
That is number one. Social responsibility, as you're putting it,
Yes.
is the parent. What about the other, the community? Number two, as a parent, how do I know that my child is going through GBV or being traumatized? Yeah.
You can't know if you are not there for that baby. If you're just a parent, we call them absent parents. You just leave your child to the caregiver. And I say, you'll never delegate responsibility. You'll never delegate parenting responsibility. Because Wambui, the way I want my baby to be brought up is not the way you bring up my baby. So you'll never delegate parenting. That is a job that God gave us, and we can't delegate it. Remember, there is that man, there is that woman who is crying every day, telling God to give me this baby. It is not a right that you have that child. It is a gift that God has given you. And one day, one time, you'll be asked, what did you do with this gift that I gave?
So there's no like a way that I can tell my child is being molested or assaulted.
You can. As long as, you see the way we are seated, we have free conversation.
Yes.
How many parents do take that time to have that conversation?
Nowadays,
you go to rescue a child in school, unapata huyo mtoto alidhulumiwa, ako na STDIs, na anatoka the house of both parents.
God.
And the person who did it, maybe is an uncle, cousin, a friend. You see the way parents say, mtoto wa dada yangu is coming internship, instead achukue hostel, I can host.
Wow. Yeah.
I can do what? I can host. So you have brought up a third party in that house. You have not have a conversation with your children, with your family. Can we do this? Then you are comfortable. You don't take time to have a conversation with their child. So the moment this boy will molest this girl, or this girl will have sexual relationship with this boy, and you see their relatives, you not know. Why? Because they feel my mom my mom is not in this thing. But the moment this baby, this young girl, this young man feel like I have someone who I can open up, a crying shoulder, I can be able to tell him or her as a friend, it's my mother, it's my guardian, she'll be able to open up. And that's the moment you know mtoto wangu amekuwa abused, either physically, emotionally, or sexually. But if we don't have time with their child, utajua aje for real?
No, can't.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
But you can tell when your phone has bundles.
Of course.
You can tell when your phone
there's no Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
But
and
can you tell
changes in Facebook?
Yes. But can you tell that there is a change in your child? Because when a girl or a boy or a child has been gone through emotional abuse or any type of abuse, there is that a change. There is a change around. The baby feel like self-esteem goes down. Hataki kukula ama anakula zaidi. She or he wants security tight, self-defense comes in. You as a parent, do you have time to notice there is something that is happening abnormally to your child?
You see, let's be sincere. If my son is eating so much, I think this is part of the growth. Because maybe as you're saying, I'm always on TikTok.
Yeah.
And these are things that happen. But thank you for enlightening us. I want to believe, my viewer, you can listen to this. If you're there, you as a parent, you need to change, you need to upgrade your parenting rules, your parenting setups and strategy. We have her to help us here, and as I can read it as a counselor, I can see there is a sense of psychologist in her.
Mina serious, kuna kitu inaniumiza moyo. Wacha leo nifungue roho, niwaambie mbona minalia, shida nyingi za kifamilia. Oh, siweza nina hii dunia. Yele baba, yele, yele, yele baba, yele, yele. Naenda shule napatana na simba, adui sio wanyama ni familia. Mwanaume bila haya kanikula nikiwa hai. Watoto wadogo wanaume.
Thank you. Wambui Waciana.
Yes.
Neema Rescue Center. When did you start? Who told you to go and start being a compassionate warrior? Where did that come from? Was it just an idea? I mean, did you just grow like that?
No. I told you I was raised and born in the slums area.
Yeah.
So that place I witnessed a lot of child abuse, and I felt like, oh, so no, a young girl, as you grow, you have that. When I grow up, I want to be. So I used to tell my mom, one day, one time when I grow up, I'll have a children's home, or in my house, I'll have so many children that go through a lot, because it's not easy to bring a child in the slums, and I'm saying that's where I'm brought up. So something good can come from the slums. It depends how are you raising your child. Also, the environment matters, because that time there was a lot of abuse. Mtoto anashika anamrusha, and it is normal. A baby akipata matiti, she's a big girl, that's normal. And I felt that this is not enough. You find a girl, hana sanitary towels, you go and search for sanitary towels. Then later she tells you, my auntie, so many challenges.
Yeah.
And I felt this is too much. And now COVID came in, the babies were almost a year plus home. So we decided with my team and some of our directors, we started a rescue mentorship. We started mentorship, youth empowerment center Nyeri, and we got so many people giving us sanitary towels.
Okay, just a little bit. The mentorship program was your own initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I felt like when you are talking to this child one-on-one, there is a lot they want to open up. Because the moment you give them your shoulder and they win your trust, they'll be able to open up and tell you what has been happening. You find some, they are told, ukienda kusema hii maneno, your dad is not going to pay school fees. Unatuaibisha, like our clan. So this girl feels like, I thought my mom is there to prevent me. I thought my mom is there to fight for me. That she's the one who is holding it tight. So she feels like, and I'm so much unprotected, because she felt you're the person to defend me, but you are there to tell me shh. And that time we felt we are doing maybe 20%. And now we started in 2020. That's the time we started Neema Rescue Center. And where I was working, I was a banker in Bank of Africa. I resigned my job to rescue a voiceless child for better tomorrow.
Wait a minute. You are under a payslip.
Yeah. A
you
nice one.
A payslip.
Yes.
As a banker to come and start this.
Yes.
What are the realities of running a rescue center? Are there challenges? Has it been smooth? You know, we hear, we watch from a distance that some of these foundations are funded from the.
God bring the funds.
We have heard those stories. So for you, you've left a payslip to come and start. So has it been easy? Is there money coming through?
There's something that we say. You might be having a lot of money, but you feel in your heart you are not satisfied. You might be having all the wealth, but you feel in you are not doing the best. So me, I felt what I'm doing, it's like a circle. I get payslip, but this money, it's not even satisfying the kids that I'm trying to help. So it's the time I decided, let me resign my job and I start the Neema Rescue Center. There is a lot of challenge, and she can testify because she's one of our pioneers. And she can tell you we didn't have even beds, we didn't have mattresses.
Where did you get the house to start the center?
The house, it is rental.
You rent?
Yeah, we pay. We pay
the whole of this beautiful facility.
Yes, this is rental. Just the way you pay your house, you pay electricity bill, you pay water bill, you pay the house, you pay stuff. That is how we started.
Well, okay. Where did you get things like? I can see you have beautiful furniture here. You have beddings and all those things.
When God gives you a ministry or work to do, He'll always send angels or people to hold your hand. Because it is not Wambui Waciana's work, it is God through me.
Sure.
And now, I remember those days we didn't have mattress, so when wishes could bring clothes, and for us there were mattresses, so
you
we could
sleep
put
on the clothes.
Yes, and we were happy.
What happens
The
if
reason why
so at night?
the reason why we felt we are comfortable and we are happy. Remember this baby kwenye ametoka toxic environment, alikuwa analala kwa shamba chini ya mti hivi, coffee chini hapo. Sasa ako kwa shelter,
hata kama ina mattress
hayuko nje, analala mpaka asubuhi
na
hadhurumiwi, analala mpaka asubuhi comfortably, hadhurumiwi. So this baby is comfortable. We could tunamwaga nguo chini, tunalala, but now you have to wake up every evening so that uamshe kila mtoto, because akimess tomorrow
that means you're not even sleeping, having enough sleep.
You can't, because you have to wake up ndio waende wasusu mattresses.
Alafu mchana wewe unaenda kuwatafutia hii rent.
Yes, you have to go, and before you go you tell God to make a way.
My viewer, let me remind you, we postponed the table talk conversation on GBV on January, I think 10th or 12th, because Wambui Waciana was on bed rest, mandatory by the medics, the doctor, because she had a burnout. And running that institution, as she's saying, is not easy. I have a question, and this one, just be practical and very frank with us. Where do you take your stress? How do you handle the traumatizing? You see, like the way you are describing the child that was raped by 4 men and all those things. So where, I don't know, what do you do?
I want to salute my husband because he's a counselor. So sometimes I go and talk to him and I feel relieved. Or maybe I go to church, I stay there, or I go and take a cup of coffee, or I just go to nature and I feel relieved. And also my therapist, my therapist, and she does it well. Actually, she notices when I'm not well, when I have balance, because we are also human beings. We also go through, especially the case you're talking about, Tamara. It was not easy for me. Bearing in mind, Mama Tamara is my friend.
You know
her? We have grown up together in the market. My mom is the market, her mom is the market. So I could feel this is me. So I was Mama Tamara that time. So I had also to get counselor for her. And I want to appreciate Reverend Emily Camera. She paid 7 sessions for her. free of charge. Yeah, those are the women in leadership that we want.
Yes,
Yeah.
true. So thank you so much, Reverend, and any other well-wisher. I want to believe at that point, it means that running a rescue center, you need therapists.
Yeah, you need.
So do you pay for them? What happens? Where do you
There are
get them
some
from?
who come voluntarily, and some we take them to PGH. And because we don't have a government child therapist, you have to get one, and you pay 2,000 per session. Because for me, I can't cancel them here because I'm a mother. I need to embrace them, my babies. I want to give them a crying shoulder. I want to hug them to get that mother love. So if I feel like because there is some who is small who has gone through a lot of trauma, a baby witnessing the father killing the mother, it was not easy. So we had to look for child therapist to take through that baby, and it was not easy. It's not easy.
I'm noticing a gap. I'm noticing a gap when you talk about government child therapists.
Yeah, we don't have one.
We don't have one. That shows that there is a gap in terms of leadership, in terms of the society. So those children, I'm sorry, my dear, this is getting a little emotional for us, but it's okay. We are here to be compassionate warriors. That is why we are compassionate warriors. So when the compassion overwhelms us, just understand us. So I'm thinking of a child who does not manage to come to Neema GBB, and he's there in the village, and we don't have those government structures that needs to help such a child. What is your voice to the government and leadership entirely?
What I can say is that there is a lot of gap, especially when it comes to chain of reporting or chain of referral. Because, and I'm sorry to say this, but it is the reality.
There's nothing to be sorry about it. Just say it out.
But I want to appreciate what is happening after we raised the voice, but I need more effort to be done. You will go for a counseling room. And today, the counselor that you met today is not the same counselor you met tomorrow.
So there's no continuity.
So this child will be told, come tomorrow for the session. And when they come, maybe it's a private institution or there is a counselor who have been sent to go and see that baby, she'll have to narrate the story again. So the pain retreats again. Tomorrow, she comes and finds, yes, it is the same one. But in the next section, another therapist. So, another pain.
We call it trauma
relapse. Yes.
Trauma relapse.
It comes. So, I feel like there is a big gap that is happening. And also, you find when they are going to report, sometimes this child is going to testify in court. And they face the perpetrator face to face, and the baby mutes. The baby cannot testify anymore because she'll just remember, this is the man who removed my pants.
This is the man who made me feel pain on my
That is what they say.
This
man made me feel pain. This is the man who held me tight. I tried to scream. I told him I'm feeling pain. He removed my pants. He's the one. I can't talk to him. So I feel if we can continue doing like chamber hidden where the baby cannot see the perpetrator. Because I normally say with my team, best interest of the child first.
Okay, I'm thinking as you talk about that, was virtue. I remember there was a time there was virtue sessions of court. Can it work?
Very well. Very well. And I feel like GBB cases should be, especially those that have gone through sexual abuse. They should not have been those courts. I take babies there, and then the baby mlikuwa mnaongea, akifika kotini, they find the perpetrator and they are like, I can't talk. To some extent, anytime you are going to this baby, even if it's church, the baby will ask you, Mom, tunaenda kwa ule mbaba. Ule mbaba mbaya. Hapana, tunaenda kanisa. Yeah. So I feel if the government can take it seriously about the virtual, because best interest of this child is sexually molested, this girl is physically, and this girl now we want to take her to another emotional abuse. I feel if we can go on with virtual, it can work for the survivors.
Well, let that message come to the government and all the leadership entirely. As you're thinking about it, we know and we are well aware that after we raised the voices, we can see that something is happening. But as she is saying, more needs to be done. I want to come to talk about now Neema. I know every time we go, we talk about Neema, we come back. But it's okay. We are within the conversation. That's why it's a conversation.
Yeah.
If someone will come to you and ask Neema, what have you achieved? What do you want me to do for you? Well wishers are there, and I'm very sure that they are watching. What can we do as a community to assist you as Wambui Waciana and these children in the GBV Center?
First and foremost, I want to appreciate you for getting time to come to this shelter, and I feel honored, and I feel what I'm doing, it's great to my community. And every time I say my community first, our children first. I said we started during COVID, that was 2020, and it is a journey that we have gone. And one of my baby always keep on telling me, Mama, unakumbuka ukiniambia shop fulani yenye uko na madeni imefunguliwa.
You take Dennis from shops?
Yes. Credit.
Oh my God.
But
should never happen.
Yeah, by God's grace. Yeah. Because I said, this baby will never go empty stomach. Na kwa ile shop kuna unga. Yeah. So I go and tell that person, nipe unga, nitakulipa kesho. Na si kesho ninajua ati niko na pesa. Hapana. Niende nifanye mentorship, nikilipwa ni sawa. Nisipolipwa aniongezee unga ingine ya kesho kutwa. But I thank God.
That's for the community for supporting
for this community. I love this community. They really support me day in, day out. It is a journey that we have walked as Neema team. It is a journey as Neema family together with my kids. It is not easy. Any child that you see here has a story, and a painful story. And I call them heroes. I call them victorious. I call them, unasikianga wale watoto wa mama, I call them that, because there are some things they have gone through, and you, I'm sure, ungepitishwa hapo, you can't. So it is a journey we have gone. All these shares you can see here, it's from well wishers. We normally sell these aprons.
Let me get one from our directors there today.
We can get like we have t-shirts.
We have t-shirts here.
Yeah. The moment you buy these t-shirts,
it's something else. Oh, they do skills.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this. They have done this themselves?
Yes, we have the machine there.
Nice one.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is what we do, because we need to have skills, and unaona CBC imekuja kusaidia. So when they do the machine thing,
so they have done this themselves.
Yes, they have done this. What we do, it's only that we don't have the machine for blending. So we take them to town for blending. The moment you buy this apron, you create awareness. After creating awareness, you have been able to help another survivor who is in need of a shelter, and will be able to be our ambassador. Number 2, you have sustainers, because as we rely totally on well wishers. When you do this, that's 500 that you bought this. You'll be able to pay electricity, you'll be able to cater for the kids' needs, because huyo mtoto ni kama tu wako Milkah. She needs to do her hair. She needs a good shoe. We need to pay school fees. Medication unaona SHA haifanyi. So this is the sustainability that will be able to help us. And we thank all well wishers who support us through blending, through giving us all these comfortable shares.
This place is
we have been donated by all well wishers. As we don't have donors, we rely totally on well wishers.
And because of that, my viewer, the Voice Digital KE, together with my colleague Wajiko Francis, we want to believe we'll be buying aprons. I need one in the kitchen. Yeah, we do. You need one?
I need a scarf.
A scarf. All right. So, my view, you're there. You need a t-shirt. You need anything else that they have. The aprons, the scarf. What else do you have there?
Flower pots.
Flower pots. I'll be putting the pictures outside there. I think I got some pictures for the flower pot, but still you can have them. And any other thing that you can be able to do to sustain them. We have fruits in season.
Yeah.
I don't do sweets. But the Voice Digital KE today was able to bring some fruits in the house. Yeah, there are some beautiful flower pots. So please reach out. Now, when it comes to charity work, look at that. Very beautiful, very beautiful. When it comes to charity work, don't ask how much we are selling. Whether you sell it at 10,000, 100,000, just buy and know that it is for a good cause. And for that reason, we are grateful. We are grateful that you've given us an opportunity even to be this, and may the Lord keep adding grace and more grace to you. I want to open these tabs because I can see. Today I'm with my colleague, the CEO, as they call her, Wajiko Francis. Maybe you have a question somewhere?
I think you have done it.
All right.
You have exhausted all the points that we wanted to ask.
Okay. Thank you so much. Wambui Waciana. Ongea ikutoke. Sema kwaheri. Na anything else that you want to talk to us about.
Thank you so much, our viewers. My name, as I said earlier, is Wambui Waciana, founder of Neema Rescue Center, and we accommodate all partners. Come, we be a part of our partner. Come and be part of Neema family, where we say giving, it's a blessing. We have our long-term project because the house that we are in, it is rental, to buy a land and construct a mega rescue center where we'll not be able only to accommodate survivors, young adults, but also we'll be able to accommodate even mothers and even men who are going through suicidal cases, so that we'll be able to help our community together. May God do you good as you come, we do this ministry together. Shalom.
Thank you. Just before we leave, I've just remembered a rumor. I don't know whether to say it's a rumor or just something. Hapa kule, Wakota, that she was vying for a certain electorate position.
Yeah, very true, Milkah. I'm vying a position in rural wards, MCA rural wards. And the reason behind it is because I want to fight for justice. I want to fight for gender. I want to show our community there is a change that we can do as an MCA in Nyeri town. Thank you. Please pray for me and support me even through your vote. And for the Gen Z, when you had to chukua vote, please, let's do this thing practically. Chukua vote yako, ni haki yako, sauti yako. Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to like, to subscribe, and to follow us in all our social media platforms. This is the Voice Digital KE. I am Milkah Ndung'u at the Table Talk, where real conversation happen for real growth and real impact. Until next time, thank you for joining us. Ciao.
Mina serious, kuna kitu inaniumiza moyo. Wacha leo nifungue roho, niwaambie mbona minalia, shida nyingi za kifamilia. Oh, siweza hii dunia. Yele baba, yele, yele, yele baba, yele, yele. Naenda shule napata na simba, adui sio wanyama ni familia. Mwanaume bila haya kanikula nikiwa hai. Watoto wadogo wanaume haifai, nilichopitia sana bei haifai. Oh uchungu mama, oh uchungu baba, oh uchungu baba.